That's how you beat big-time programs in the real games too. We got to capitalize on some of that. And we got to continue to get better. I told you.
Welcome to the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. I'm your host, Jaden Kent. Here with me today is Coach Beard. Coach, how are we feeling this one?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Coming into this game, facing some new competition, I think our guys were looking forward to play on new competition, set the tone for years coming up ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a big-time school. Man, that job there is probably, still 2 or 3 years away from being what I think is going to be a power.
Yes.
It's in a great parish. They do great things there. They pulled from 2 great programs and schools already. They're just young and having to go through some growing pains and going through some change. And, they have everything there that they need to be successful. I think their coaching staff is really good. I think their kids play hard. They're just a little young. And, that's tough to compete at the 5A level. But they dove right in. I think they're a worthy opponent. And really the future is really bright for Prairieville. And that's going to be a machine. It's going to be a scary monster in a couple years.
Yes, sir. Excited to watch it. With that, let's get into the highlights from Thursday night's game against Prairieville. Jackets taking the field yet again with Henny the Longhorn. Everybody just waiting to come out, led by the student section leaders, coming out with the white-on-white look with the purple helmet, again with the Bree brand with no stripe on the top, just the logos on the side. I love how it looks. Coach?
I love the look. Very classic, very sleek, and I love our energy coming out. And, we got to continue to raise that bar.
Yes, sir. Jerry Horn takes a snap, finds number 18, Colton LaBeouf, making people miss tackles. Going for a good first down. Big reception for him. Starting the tone, setting the tone early. Horn fakes the handoff. Little trash right there, keeps it himself. Running people over, running through tackles, eventually stopped. Getting picked up by his own O-line. Horn takes a snap, rolls out, slowing stuff down, trying to find stuff, getting blocks by the O-line, trying to find something. Finds number 18, Colton LaBeouf, in the end zone. 1 of 2 touchdowns this game. Just very nonchalant, just humble, keeping the celebrations to a minimum. We learned what that did last week. Just excited. Coach?
Yeah, Jerry did a good job moving the pocket. O-line's giving him time. Nothing there. Guy comes off the edge. He boots it back, reverses it. For the first time, it seems like he really had some poise there. He didn't panic and gave our guys a chance to work the scramble drill. LaBeouf comes open in the end zone, and he finds him with a big throw and a big catch. And, exactly what we needed to start this game. And
yes, sir.
Really proud of that.
Handoff to number 94 by the Hurricanes, stopped by 49, Trent Harrison, and 39, DeVan Mack. Those are my guys up front. Horn takes a snap. Finds number 4, Tylen Haynes, over the middle, running through tackles, trying to make something happen. Can't really happen. Gang of Prairieville Hurricanes tackle him. Horn takes the snap again, looking for something, trying to find someone down the field. Finds Colton LaBeouf again, running through arm tackles. Can't arm tackle this guy. It looked like he fumbled right there, but he might have crossed the pylon for a touchdown.
He obviously broke the plane.
Yeah. Coach?
Yeah, again, a clean pocket. He steps up right in the pass lane, pulls the trigger, finds the open man. LaBeouf makes a great catch, makes the first guy miss. And, the kid's really deceptive with his speed. And he just broke down the sideline and, finished right there, right over the pylon for a touchdown. 2 big plays from him. We got a lot of receivers, so he was next up.
Yes, sir. Number 8 takes a snap for the Hurricanes, running through the box. Eventually stopped by number 1, Rancher Miller, and 25, Lucas Gillen. Hurricanes find someone on the flat. Smoked by number 8, Caden Allen, getting up, trash talking, loving the start that we're having on offense and defense. Number 8 hands it off. Pitches it back to number 3, running through people, running through tackles. Nobody can get him down. Tackled by number 7, Ravius Williams, out of bounds. Hurricanes take 3. It's blocked. Almost caught. Could have been caught by Jacob Deal. I talked to him on the sideline. I was like, you should have just tried something, but he told me he didn't know he could do that. Horn drops back, tries to find someone. Almost sacked, evading sacks, rolling out, thrown out of a sack, thrown out of bounds. Turnover on downs, had to punt. Number 8 takes a, reverse right here. Number 3 finding lanes, juking people out, breaking their ankles. Just keeps going down the field, eventually stopped by, I'll just call it Ravius Williams. He was closest to him. Number 8 takes the snap, takes it on a QB keeper, stopped by number 7, Ravius Williams again. 8 takes a snap, stuffed by number 36, Darius Scott. Just nobody could get through our D-line, it looks like this game. We're really pushing up front, really having really good games.
Big fourth down stop.
Yes, sir. Horn takes the snap, drops back, unloads down the field to find number 17, John Gaspard, just off to the races. Once this kid is going, you really can't catch him. When he makes plays, he makes plays. Coach?
Yeah, the kid's been a big play receiver for us. I mean, we saw something earlier, a drive or two before, where we had something and we came back to it. This time was 17, and the throw and the catch was made very pretty right there. And of course, the big finish with the touchdown. 17's been a huge addition for us, and
I agree.
Really has made some big plays, and is going to have a great career here.
Yes, sir. I agree. Him and his brother.
Oh, definitely. Both studs.
Yes, sir. 8 takes a snap for the Prairieville Hurricanes, trying to find something down the field, finds number 38, who just keeps going. Nobody's tackling him. Receivers are blocking for him good. Stop. Oh, he broke through Rancher Miller's arm tackle, eventually stopped by someone down the field.
Fourth down. Bend and break defense right here. I mean, we did a good job holding up.
Little double pass right there. I didn't expect it. Jackets sacked him on defense. Number 39, Devan Mack. He has another sack later in this game. This kid just keeps counting sacks up by the week. 13, Goldman takes a snap, finds his twin brother, number 3, over the middle. First down for the Jackets. Horn back in, hands the ball off. Nope, fakes, RPO to number 3, making people miss, breaking their ankles. Big first down. He's looking good. He told me he was like a little sick this game, but he still played amazing. Number 13, his twin brother, takes a snap, runs it in by himself. He doesn't need any help. It just, I don't know, natural talent.
Yeah, next year, I don't know who's going to be sitting in your seat, but we're going to be talking a lot about these two Goldmans. I mean, they're
Yes,
playmakers.
sir.
They're special players. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch them grow for another year and see where they take us next year. But obviously, amazing players now. And
Number 8 drops back, tries to find something, completes the pass to Rancher Miller. Number 1 takes it back. House call, nobody can catch him. This kid has lightning quick. Really big celebration from him. He's just really excited, pumped. Second interception of the season, I believe. Just really excited to get it done on the defensive side, go back out there again with that momentum that we already bring.
Well, it's been a minute since we got some turnovers, and that was critical right here. Something we've got to start doing a better job of these last few weeks. And in the run of the playoffs, you're going to win some big football games. We've got to have some turnovers. And the kid's been our best player and our mainstay the whole year. What a great thing to see and watch him getting that pick 6 and finally getting to celebrate. And he's working on those celebrations. He's getting better at it. He's not quite the dancer I always thought he was.
Oh no, especially not him.
No, not him. What a great football player.
Oh yeah,
One of the
Makes up
best.
in that department. Hands off to number 36 for the Prairieville Hurricanes. Stopped by number 31, James Gaspard, getting up, talking trash, bringing the energy. Number 8 drops back again, tries to find something, but Devan Mack is right there for another sack. This kid, like I said, he just keeps counting them up week by week. Number 8 drops back, tries to find something down the field, completed to number 10, Caden Anderson. Interception again for the Jackets, communicating with Rancher Miller to find the block, and Rancher absolutely smoked this kid. You couldn't really see it on camera, but he just falls over the block. Rancher and Ravius double team for the block and just smoked that kid. I saw it on the huddle film. We were all getting hype on the sidelines. Number 13 hands it off to number 6, Slade Daigle, for his touchdown, his first touchdown of his senior year, first touchdown as a varsity player, I believe, and just really excited. The kid deserves it. He's battling back from injury, and he looks great. I mean, he's just been a really big part of this offense the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, he was a nice little find at running back. He's always been something different to the last couple of years, and we moved him to running back, and he's really been a huge addition to that room and that position. And kid's he's electric, so we just got to get him completely healthy so we can make a run down here.
Yes, sir. Rancher should take tips from the running backs on the celebration. Number 13 tries to find someone down the field, finds number 83, Trey Seals. And we haven't seen much of this kid, but I'm pretty sure he can turn it on when he turns it on. You just get the ball to him and he'll just fly down the field. Big touchdown, can't really see. Everybody's celebrating. Jacket touchdown. I think the score is 49-0 now. Just steamrolling, doing what we should do as a team.
Yep.
End of the game, Coach Beard talking to their coach. Just excited to meet for the first time, looking forward for many years to come. This is going to be a big game. Stats: Jerry Horn, 8 for 17 passing, 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. Colton LaBeouf, 4 catches, 74 yards with 2 touchdowns. Slade Daigle, 10 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. All right, Coach, I know at halftime in the locker room you were saying you weren't pleased with our performance in the first half. What could we have done better to finish that first half?
Well, I mean, I think every drive should have been finished that first half.
Yes, sir.
I definitely don't think there should have been any 3 and outs. I mean, the hats off to Prairieville and the way they play, but they're in a different situation than we are, and for us to come out and start fast and then go stagnant again, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of the looks we get on our face when things don't go wrong, or when things do go wrong.
Right.
We had a drop ball for a touch that would have been a touchdown the series before Gaspard. And, you could see it kind of deflate our offense on the sideline.
Can't let that
the body language and stuff. I'm tired of that. Either get the job done or get out of the way.
Right.
You're seniors in high school. You're in high school football. You've worked too hard to have these opportunities taken from you. And to let something rock your boat to where you're so emotional and can't handle it and can't play. There's enough of that. Like, you're going to have to play the next play. Nobody cares. Football don't care. That's one thing that I'm getting very repetitive in preaching here at Denham Springs, that the bad things are going to happen and it's okay. You just got to continue to roll.
Yes,
and we've kind of taken a step back in the department of we panic at times and we struggle and we get down on ourselves and we don't get the job done. And I'm tired of that look in our face. Dude, we're competitors. Things go wrong. They're competitors too. They're going to have some things happen for them. The ball bounces both ways, and getting pissy and getting down and then bringing people down around you, that's enough. And that's really what happened at halftime. I was tired of looking at it.
Yes.
And Warriors freaking play, and they play when it's good. They play when it's bad. They play for 48 minutes. They don't make excuses. Mom and dad can't save them. There's nothing that can be saved on those white lines except for the man getting the man's job done.
Yes.
And you can't be pissy to do that.
That's right. Competitors compete. With us winning the turnover battle, how big of a result do you think that brought to the end of the game?
Well, I mean, if you look, the turnover battle, usually when you win it, you win the football game.
Yes, sir.
We kind of dealt with some of that early on, where we had some success even losing the turnover battle. But that's really rare, especially against big time teams that we're about to see for the next 2 weeks,
yes,
and ultimately in the playoffs. Like you can't turn the football over. You got to get the job done. But defensively, it was good to get some, to kind of get that momentum going. And just kind of let it be known, hey, look, we talk about it, we preach it, it can be done, let's go do it.
Yes, sir. We have seen it done 2 years ago.
Yep.
Moving on to next week. When we played Walker in the Jamboree, we only scored once. What do you think will happen this time?
Yeah, look, both teams are better. Both teams are clicking. I think we all know another Livingston Parish rivalry game, a lot of hatred in these two schools.
Very much.
So it's going to be an emotional game. It's going to be an intense game. It's going to be a fiery game. There's going to be a lot of hitting going on both sides.
Yes.
And the team that handles it is the team that's going to win.
That's right.
We all know Walker's going to execute. I think they do a great job. Always have. They got some solid players, some great players. And, they're going to come out and they're going to hit us in the mouth. They're going to want to play. And we're going to have to either set the tone or elevate the tone.
Yes.
And, weather the storms. Both teams, again, is going to be emotional. Whoever weathers the storms of the intense, Livingston Parish battle and rivalry, it comes down to getting the job done, controlling the emotions, and executing.
Yes, sir. Speaking of two completely different teams, how different do you think our team is now from when we played them in the Jamboree?
Well, we're better. Our O-line is a lot better. Our quarterback play has been better. Defensively, I think we've continued to grow and been consistent, but consistently getting a little bit better every week.
Right.
And if you didn't see that, well, then that would be on me. You should get rid of me, right?
Yes,
we should be two different teams. The same with Mahaffey over Walker. He'd say the same thing because I know how he is. If we weren't a different team, then we're not doing our job as coaches.
Yes, sir.
It's just like we come to work every day to compete and grow, and we ask you guys to do the same thing. And two teams are going to collide in the Jamboree, and it's going to be really vanilla, just kind of a raw, kind of bare knuckle boxing match, just a raw get after it.
Love that.
And this one's going to be a little different. This one's going to be a live 48 minutes, two teams in week 9 that are kind of becoming who they are.
Yes.
There's going to be some strategy. There's going to be some pieces moved around. There's going to be some different wrinkles thrown at each other on both sides. and it's going to come down to our kids executing and getting settled into the emotions of this game.
Yes, sir. Thanks for watching this episode of the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. Game is Friday night versus Walker at Yellow Jacket Stadium, 7 p.m. senior night. Coach, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, senior night's a big time. It's a big time class. This class has done a lot of amazing things for Denham Springs since they've been here. A class that we're going to hate to see go. You've been a big part of it, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and those guys. And it's been a lot of fun to watch y'all grow up. When you were little pudgy, little snot-nosed, little
freshmen,
8th graders.
8th graders, yeah.
Y'all have grown into some good-looking dudes, even with a stash like that.
Hey.
When you first got here, you couldn't grow that, so there's been a lot of growth here. Excited to see.
Maturity.
It is, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a heck of a ride with you guys, and of course, we're not ready for it to end, but it is a big night and a big night to celebrate.
Yes, sir. Can't end quite yet. Thank you.
That's how you beat big-time programs in the real games too. We got to capitalize on some of that. We got to continue to get better. I told you.